All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the stream. We are going to do a quick. We're doing a quick little 1v1 between Kur and Locket on League of Legends.
We're gonna have happy fun times.
Throw another rock.
Kur, update your icon, please.
Oh, I got a message. Let's play.
Well, if you both want to do Talia, then let's have you guys do Talia.
Do you want to jump in the spectators?
I don't really want to be that far behind, but yes, I will.
Room's open.
Where is Tweety? Is she mid laner? No, she could just run.
She's mid.
Okay.
She can go a lot of different places.
Again, it just doesn't give you enough time to do shit.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. I was right. Go electrocute.
Electrocuto.
So guys, they are already starting because I am in the spectating mode. But we'll get in there in like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes here, and then I can start giving some noobish,
Novish.
noobish feedback on it. I really wish that you could choose, like, the game, especially for a custom game, you could choose how much of a delay there is. 2 minutes is a bit much.
Okay.
Because now we sit here and stare
worry.
dramatically. What?
Don't worry, everything is fine.
I don't know if it's fine.
Man, those circles are gonna be obnoxious. Will not know whose is whose.
Well, we'll find out once I get in. While we're waiting for the spectator delay, let's see. So, for Kur, we've got somebody call a carry. This player does 31% damage on average in their games. Kur is also on a hot streak and has won at least 3 games in a row. Late bloomer, they take a little bit of time to make an impact on the game. And he is a very good solo fighter. This player averages 2.5 solo kills and 2 solo deaths. Expect them to primarily operate alone. Also, no dragon, no Rift Herald, none of that.
Okay.
This player only averages 0.5 gank deaths per game. Think carefully before attempting a gank in their lane.
Oh, that moves so far.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't give me any information on Locket. He's probably not good enough for them to have info on him.
No, I'm terrible.
And now we're loading into the game.
Most excellent. Pardon for the delay. My internet has been terrible.
Alright, so we've got both teams setting up here. Gotta remember all the controls. So Locket
Gotcha.
took a little bit extra to sitting in the Nexus here. Meanwhile, Kur made a quick rush into the bushes right in mid lane
30
here.
seconds until minions spawn.
They both started off with the same equipment, a Doran's ring, as well as 2 health potions. Kur made himself a daring little hidey spot there behind Locket. Oh, but he is leaving instead of staying there to possibly go for a surprise attack from behind. Locket is kind of meandering about his tower, surfing on the rock there.
Ooh.
Kur started with the first attack, but missed all of them. And now the minions have joined the fray. Who will pull ahead and who will lose? Kur has made the first successful strike on Locket. And Locket replied in kind with his own attack. But so far, Locket seems to be a bit obsessed with the minions rather than actually managing to land much on Kur. The early games are kind of boring for a bit of them, but I'm sure that we'll get some interesting plays later into the series. Ooh. Kur is leading the gold right now, though not by much, just 0.1 thousand. And Kur does have 2 more minion kills.
Need to break some new ground.
Kur's bringing Locket's minions over to him. Is this going to be a nice AoE for a lot of kills, or is he going to kind of just mess up there?
You gotta admit, that was cool.
I should have flashed earlier and I didn't. I thought my potion was gonna keep me alive.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was gonna, like, that wasn't gonna stick. You were
Kur
alive
did
for
reach.
quite a while.
Kur did reach level 4 before Locket, though they are rather neck and neck with gold as well as pretty close on minion kills.
Double rouser. That could be a cool one.
Kur has overall been doing a bit more damage to Locket, and a slight lead to him, but we'll see how long that lasts. Locket's used both of his potions, but Kur still has one as well as a total biscuit of everlasting will, which he just consumed. At least on this delayed spectator mode thing. Locket went in for a daring attack on Kur, but seems to have overall lost that encounter. Right now, they're both hovering around 1.3, 1.4k gold. Neither side's really gaining that much of an advantage over the other. Though Locket has cleared out all of Kur's minions, leaving Kur to push the lane a little bit closer to his tower. They're both taking little pot snipes at each other, but not getting very far either way. Perhaps Double Talia is a little too evenly matched here. Kur did miss several of the minions at his tower there. That may be a little bit of a hindrance to him, but he still has one health potion left. They have both reached level 6 now, so let's see what they pull off with plays now. I wish I could see what moves you guys are taking.
You might be able to if you click on us.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I can. So it looks like Kur has been working on leveling up his Q first, whereas Locket has been going for his E, Unraveled Earth. Ooh, Kur got hit with an ignite. Is it? Oh, it did not end him. Or it did end him. And Locket secured first kill this time. That's gonna definitely hinder Kur for a while, but will he be able to come back? Only one way to know. We have Locket going back to base. Kur has picked up a sapphire crystal and 2 amplifying tomes. Meanwhile, Locket's grabbed a lost chapter, boots, and a refillable potion. They are still neck and neck with minion kills so far. Kur's pulling a little behind, but he's got some opportunity to replenish them while Locket's getting back to lane. Oh, and there goes Locket with the ult, but completely misses Kur. Locket's reached level 8 before Kur has and has forced him to back away a bit. Locket is currently ahead of Kur on gold at 2.5k to Kur's 2.1. Kur is staying strong on that threaded volley, his Q ability. Which, for those like myself that don't have any idea what that does, that allows him to hurl 5 rocks, each dealing 139 magic damage in an area around the first enemy hit, and works the ground at that area. Meanwhile, Locket is staying true to his Unraveled Earth tactic, which I believe is that AoE ability that we keep seeing with all of the stones popping out of the ground, spreading down in the area.
Also, the Q got reworked too.
Oh, what was different about the Q?
Before, if you used it on the worked ground, you did less damage. Now it throws a giant rock.
Oh, I thought that was always a thing.
Nope. Before it was weaker if you used it on the worked ground.
Now it's stronger. Now it's stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Kur has backed to base to buy and recuperate, leaving Locket free to go possibly pull off a plate on the tower. Kur's gonna have some work ahead of him to catch up from this falling behind.
Ooh.
Kur has managed to chase Locket out of here, and Locket's going back to base. Kur's picked himself up a lost chapter and boots, and they are both now running the same loadout for equipment. Oh, but Locket went back and picked himself up a blasting wand. Locket's coming in for an attack on Kur. Both him having thrown that ult down. They did both. They both ignited each other. Kur is now once again ahead on minion kills. Kur overall seems to have gotten hurt the most out of that encounter. But he is still in this fight and grabbing even more minion kills because of it. We have Kur going back to base. Locket's going to be able to definitely pick up some lost minions on this. He is still 500 gold ahead of Locket, or of Kur, that is, though. And the Locket is able to secure another plate on the tower.
Another one.
Kur used his ult and managed to wind up directly in the path of some of Locket's attacks. Locket is now 2 levels. Oh, wait, no. I spoke too late here. Kur managed to get himself another level here. Locket is now 800 gold ahead of Kur. Doesn't look like Kur's picked up any new items yet. So Locket is still running around with that blasting wand ahead of Kur.
No!
Yes!
Ah, you stunned me! That was sweet!
That was another thing I read about the rework.
Yeah,
When someone tried moving through her idiot, it stuns them.
that was a cool trade though. That was worth. I'll take it.
Worth.
Apparently something interesting has happened that we'll see in a few minutes here.
That was. She didn't used to stun if they moved through it.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like,
there goes Kur with a takedown on Locket. Locket has sold his refillable potion in order to pick up Luden's Tempest. Kur has still not managed to complete an item yet. We'll see how that turns out for him later on. But Kur is able to catch up quite a bit now with that kill on Locket. Starting to even out the gold deficit here a bit, as well as get much further ahead on minion kills. As soon as Locket's getting back to lane here, Kur has gone back to base to buy. He has also picked up his Luden's Tempest, but he held on to his refillable potion. I wonder how that will turn things. Locket has begun to build up his Q now that he's maxed out his E. Kur is now working on his E now that he's maxed out his Q. Locket seems to be running off into the jungle afraid of what Kur might unleash on him. Oh, there is a big amount of damage that Kur just unleashed upon Locket. Will Locket go back to base? Most likely, because he does not have a means of replenishing that health anymore. Oh no, Locket's chosen to stick around. An interesting choice on Locket's end. Kur is, oh, never mind. Kur is no longer about 10 minions ahead, because Locket just, got himself several more minions. Oh, Locket is left with only about 8 health with that attack from Kur, but he manages to survive and get out of there. Or does he? Nope. Kur dives Locket under the tower for a double kill there. Kur may have gotten a little too greedy because that did not really help him either way.
He lost the turret there. I had already cleared it. So he lost all the minions.
That is true. You did cost him minions there.
Minions is experience, minion is money.
They are currently rocking the exact same
I
loadout
get it, rocking.
again. Locket has apparently decided to pick up his refillable potion again, wasting money from what he had sold it for previously. They are both running with Luden's Tempest, Sorcerer's Shoes, Doran's Ring, and of course the refillable potion. Kur is 8 minion kills ahead of Locket at this point, though Locket is starting to pick up and catch back up there.
Don't succeed.
Kur now has about 100 gold to lead on Locket. It definitely seems that Mobalytics is correct on the late bloomer tag that they've added to Kur's profile. He may have struggled a little bit at the early game, but he is starting to come back quite well now.
Go on, Kur.
No. Not this time.
Go. Tag, you're in.
You lose turret
Yeah,
for that back.
Kur is putting some serious hurt on Locket here.
Ooh, that's dirty. That was good.
Well, I am intrigued to see what they are reacting to right now.
Not this time.
Trouble rouser. That could be a cool nickname.
Locket threw his ult down the lane, but did not manage to hit anybody. It was a little bit of a waste of his ult, though it did force Kur to get out of lane a little bit.
Ooh.
Kur is 200 gold ahead of Locket here, as well as about 10 minion kills ahead. Kur's running around at about half health. Locket a little bit less than that. He is not looking very good for this matchup here. Lars, you are wanted and needed here. Kur went down into the river to get himself some healing, but Locket is still very rather low on health here. If Kur were to go in, he'd probably pull off some nasty kills here on Locket. Locket's also not looking very good on his mana pool. Kur is holding his 10 minion lead over Locket, as well as 200 gold lead. So far, though, they are pretty evenly matched on how they're performing, so pretty impressive on both sides, I'd say.
I'm surprised you surrendered.
Yeah, no, it was more of a, it would take a long time to recover. And also we have D&D.
Yeah, now I'm watching from your guys' perspective.
A wise
game, though.
decision.
Good game.
Yeah, no, I'm
Milkzak, thank you very much for that
I do
follow.
want to play Talia support now.
Oh, I really wanted to try her out, which is why. Yeah, I was trying to see right there to see if I could actually get you within range to either throw you back or hit you with my E, but it's like I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
sure if you should have back there because you still probably had enough mana, I was running low, you could have probably tried to clear my wave and at least force me to respect you. Because
Yeah,
here,
no,
free turret.
it was more of like my health was, for how much I love using my health as a resource, it was a very valuable resource at that point in the game.
Yeah, here, yeah, you flash in, I just flash out. No need to go aggressive on you when you have full mana, but you're much more damaged here than I am. So it's like, okay, can I get some mana back?
Oh, what did you use as your second summary? I'm assuming we were getting the free biscuits.
Yeah.
Were you also getting the free booty too?
No,
Oh, God.
booties. Yeah, you walked into my rock right there. It's like, okay, yep, we're going in.
Yeah, Kur was able to get one more kill on Locket than Locket had. And he also secured that first turret, so this game was pretty well decided at this point. And while Locket was still recovering, Kur was able to get himself a free back to go by.
Yep.
At this point, Locket only picked up an amplifying tome. Meanwhile, Kur picked himself up a Hextech alternator as well as a needlessly large rod. Is he compensating for something? I suppose
Totally.
we'll never know.
Talia's wave clear is really good. Like after playing her once, if you max Q first, it's on basically a 1.5 seconds cooldown. If you build Ludens, it's really like you can spam it a lot. Same with her E. Her E's only a 6-second cooldown. My biggest issue right here is hitting that W, but yeah, you can.
Was W the push thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one's obnoxious. I don't like that one.
Because you get to decide the direction, so it slows you down a little bit there. But there, it's just like you just keep throwing the E out, and you just chase them down with Q. And if you stay on those work passages, you throw a giant rock, which can do a ton of damage.
Yeah, no, if you couldn't tell, I was throwing my W randomly, hoping they would stick, and sure enough, a good couple of them were sticking.
If you land the W into the E, since that displaces them,
Oh, that's fucked up. I don't.
on them, which is why I was
Yeah.
always trying to avoid your W and your E together, because it's like if that hits me, I probably die. Also, they did rework all the victory page now.
Wilksec, that was a 1v1 by two members of the community here. Kur as well as Locket. Right before we switch over to D&D.
Sorry about that, Digi.
Totally fine.
Yeah, we were going to do that while we were waiting for you, and then you came in right when we were getting set up.
I don't mind. This was an interesting watch.
A short little romp. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us for that short League of Legends stream there. We're going to switch over to D&D at this time. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I seriously cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much again for joining so far today, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
And now we wait for the Zim and Kur 1v1.
Yeah, that won't go anywhere.
Yeah, I kind of want to try Talia support now too. She seems really, really strong now with that rework.
The E was really needed just because there's still a lot of champions with dashes and not enough people to say no to your dashes.
Her E does so much damage as well. Like I'm not sure if maxing Q or maxing E is better with her.
I max E because I suck at skill shots.
Well, I do hope you stick around, Wilczek.